Okay. Two.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Destiny Mendoza, and today I want to persuade you on how you should develop a strong professional communication skill before entering your workplace. We can greatly improve your chances of getting hired and succeeding in your career. Imagine spending hours creating job applications, submitting a resume after resume, and never getting a call back. It can be frustrating and discouraging. Many people believe they are not getting hired because they lack experience, but in reality, employers are just looking for something just as important as communication skills. Today, I hope to convince you that improving your communication skills before entering the workforce is one of the best investments you can make into your future. I will discuss three main points. First, professional communication creates a strong first impression. First impression communication determines the success of a job interview. Third, communications leads to long-term career success. So, on to my first point. Why communication matters. The first impression of an employer has of you usually happens way before they meet you. It begins at the resume, cover letter, email, or online application. Resume basics. A resume is much more than just a list of jobs. It communicates your professionalism, organization, and attention to detail. A well-organized resume lets employers know that you take applications seriously. So, a strong versus a weak resume. So, first off, we need to start by proofreading your resume, customizing it to each job, and highlighting your accomplishments. So, with this resume I have right here, you can see where the professional summary is way longer than what your objective is here. It's actually making you look way more professional. And experiences like worked at a store, you shouldn't just say you worked at a store. You can say like assisted customers with inquiries, resolved concerns professionally, and communicate product information clearly. Some resume tips is proofreading, customize, and highlight. On to point two, interview communication. Communication during an interview is much more than just answering questions. Employers should also notice your confidence, professionalism, and attitude. So, we will also talk about active listening. One of the most overlooked interview skills is listening. Listen carefully before answering. Don't interrupt the interviewer. Ask thoughtful questions that show genuine interest. And your body language communicates just as much as your words. Maintain eye contact, sit straight up, smile naturally, and avoid crossing your arms or looking at your phone. So, I will also be discussing professional attire. The way you dress also communicates professionalism. You don't need expensive clothing. You simply need to look neat, clean, and prepared. I have here a poster of stuff that you can wear. It could be a blazer, neat and tidy hair, and a bow tie and some slacks. Some common interview questions are: tell me about yourself. What do you want? Why do you want this job? And what are your strengths? So I did create a pamphlet that does have some examples of what an interviewer might ask. When they tell you to talk about yourself, They ask you this because they want to learn how you present yourself. When they ask your strengths, they want to see what makes you a strong candidate. When they ask what your weaknesses are, they want to know if you are self-aware and want to improve. Confidence just doesn't happen just overnight. It comes from preparation. The more you practice interviewing, the more comfortable you will become. Many applicants forget one simple step. Sending a thank you email after an interview shows professionalism, appreciation, and it can leave a lasting positive impression. Getting hired is only the beginning of professional communication. It continues throughout your career. Good communication helps employees build positive relationships with supervisors, coworkers, and customers. Employers value employees who can communicate respectfully and work well with others. Strong teamwork creates more productive in a workplace. Professional communication also includes emails, messages, and always be respectful, clear, and professional. Employer expectations. According to the employers, communications is consistently one of the most desired in the workplace as your skills. They want employees who can listen well, solve problems, and communicate respectfully. These statistics show that communication is one of the top skills employers look for when hiring new employees. Communication often matters just as much as technical ability. So the benefits include strong communication can help you with getting more interviews, building confidence, earning promotions, and becoming a leader. Some common mistakes include poor grammar, not listening, lack of eye contact, being unprepared. Fortunately, all of these skills can be improved. How to improve? You can start today, practice interviewing, update your resume, ask for feedback, improve your listening skills. Every small improvement increases your confidence. I encourage each of you to begin practicing professional communication before you start a career. The sooner you begin, the more prepared you will be when opportunities arise. Some key takeaways that we learned today is professional resumes create strong first impressions. Interview communication builds confidence. Professional workplace communication creates long-term career success. Communication is more than just talking. It is the way you show confidence during an interview. And the professionalism you demonstrate every day at work, developing these skills can open doors for you tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Those are my works cited. And is there any questions?
No, I think I pretty much got it all. You've showed a pretty good presentation and good explanation and good resources.
Thank you.